The first question to you is about friendship. Can you explain how can Olympic movements build friendship during a competition? Because competitions make people feel not good between each other in each match. So how can Olympic movements promote or build friendship?
As you have probably noticed that the Olympic movement is encompasses by the people or other persons who agree to be guided by the Olympic movement charters. So this is a very strict rule from Olympic Games, and it is very unique that both of the internationals and they also create the national organizations committee in every country. So solidarity mean here all of the countries are able to join the games unless they are able to form that kind of committees. So the committee will forms or will select, and the way of the selecting is very selective. They are not only very good at physicals, but the athletes who join the Olympic Committee are very holistic and very comprehensive selections process, including the educations, including the physical ability and other requirement as well. So that is why number one is solidarity here is they are engaged with all the country, even they are rich or developed country, developing country or underdeveloping countries. And number two is during the games, they are not only having a very tight of match or fighting for win. So in the commercials or every sims or slogan of the every Olympics games always include the very positive message to educate or provide the awareness raisings for everyone who are joining the Olympics movement.
Mhm. Okay, so you mean that all international and national countries could join it to bring solidarity, and now you're a rich country, you're from the poor country, but everyone can build friendship with each other.
Yes, of course.
Okay, now let's talk about the achievements of the Olympic movements. You say that they can achieve the equality of between men and women in the sport. So how can you explain about these kinds of achievement?
It is about, again, I would say about the rules of the National Organization Committee. They are not selecting only the very strong athletes to join the games, but they have to be balanced between the games that they selected to join, the athletes they select to join. So it have to be diversity between means, women's, and including the disabilities people to become the Paralympics, to join the Paralympics Games. So every requirement, or it is a task force for every national committee have to follow in order to make sure they are providing equality between men, women, and disability to join the Olympics Games.
Okay, thank you.
So the screen, it will be much easier for other people to see it because I noticed that showing the paper writing is quite hard to see. So hello, everyone. Sophia is my name, and today I would like to present about the Olympic movement. The Olympic movement encompasses the organizations, athletes, and other persons who agree to be guided by Olympic charters. That is why this Olympics movement is belonging to those who agree to be guided by the Olympic charters or who recognize the authority of the International Organization Committee, such as the International Federations of Sport, National Organization Committee, organization committee for Olympic Games, athletes, judges, referee, and other associations and clubs. And Pierre de Coubertin is the one who gave the birth of Olympics movement in 1892 at Paris. It entails in reviving the ancient Olympic Games and also turning it into the modern era at Athens in 1896 by appointing a committee to in charge and managing the games. And there are a lot of goals of the Olympics movement, but I would like to describe here for three main things. One is to contribute to building a peaceful and better world by educating youth through sport without discriminations of any kind. As you can see, both of gender can be joined, as well as the Paralympics for the disability people, they are able to join as well. And the second point is building a spirit of friendship, solidarity, and fair play. So you probably noticed that Olympic Games is not for the tight competitions, but they are include of the other activity to build the friendships, solidarities, and fair play in every matches. And the third one, there are a lot of engaged activity, such as they're promoting the sport and competitions through the facilitations of the nationals and international committee, promoting the spirit of sport for everyone, and they also achieving equality between men and women, as you can see at the first point. And they also fight against dopings for every people, including the athletes, because if you follow the Olympic movement, you will see a very strict rules of the athlete before they are joining the Olympic movement. But they also including other activities such as awareness and say commercials in order to fight against drugs and dopings. So this is all about the presentation. Thank you.
Okay, good job.